Hello, everybody. Are you ready for a big show tonight? Because kids are talking about music. We have an amazing show. There's going to be live music, great music. We're going to talk about music. We're gonna just party like it's 1999. Kids are talking. We're sponsored by Paradigm Financial Partners, so special thanks to them for helping support the show. Anybody that's watching tonight, please feel free to put your comments in the comment box down below, and we can have, everybody can talk about it and see what you have to say. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love to have you come check out more shows in the future. So without any further ado, we're going to get the show on the road. Kids are talking about music. This is going to be a great show. We'll see you in two.
All teenagers are going through really similar things right now because everything's crazy.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me, Dr. Don? Are you ready for the show?
I'm ready for the show.
Are you rocking out tonight?
Rocking out, man.
Well, are you gonna bust a rhyme for us today?
I gotta tell you, man, we need music right now. It's a stormy world.
It is a stormy
It's a really stormy world. You know, it's funny. Music crosses the generations, and actually, what we're doing tonight is even cooler because we're going to cross middle school, high school, and young adulthood, all in one shot, and see if there's a common base or perhaps not.
Get spoiler alert, Dr. Don. Music is for everybody. It doesn't matter how old you are.
And the question now tonight will be, what does it mean for each one of them? How similar and how different?
Should we find out right now?
I'm a little curious myself, Mr. Bud.
Okay, well, Dr. Don, we've got Sophie, and we have Abby, and we have Julian coming in from all over the world.
Wow.
All over the United States.
Yeah.
All different types of music styles, different talents, different amazing kids here. So I'll let you guys take it away.
All right, let's do the edgy music show. We've done so many different kind of shows that we needed something like this. I mean, how can you do Kids Are Talking without music? So there we are, right, Mike?
That's right.
Kids Are Talking. So hello, Abby, Julian, Sophie. We'll start with you, Abby. Welcome.
Thank you.
So how come you want to talk about music with us tonight?
I was really excited when I heard about this opportunity. Music has been such a big part of my life throughout childhood, so I'm excited to be here and talk about what it means to everyone.
What does it mean to you? What is music? Where do you see the importance of music?
Music has brought me so many different opportunities. Throughout elementary school, I was in choir, and I carried that up until high school, and then I joined marching band, which gave me so many friends and different relationships. Through that, I really found myself, and I was able to grow into a young adult. All my instructors have been such important parts of my life. My elementary school teacher, Mrs. Jones, was just one of the most wonderful people. She not only gave me a love for music, but also inspired me to become a teacher. So I'm very grateful for that.
And you're heading towards education, right? You want to teach? You want to teach music?
I actually teach preschool right now.
But you want to bring music into your educational program, or when you're teaching? Is that something?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We do lots of music in my
You're
class.
getting a degree in that. You're getting a degree in that now.
Yes.
That's cool. Why do we need music?
Music brings so many different people together. I've always been excited when I meet a new person to ask them who their favorite artist is. I think it kind of breaks down barriers, that kind of breaks the awkwardness. So
We're gonna definitely do that tonight.
Can I also say, I mean, Abby, I'm fascinated because I know you're going to be teaching young kids, and that's what you're studying to do, which is great. And I mean, we all grew up with music. I mean, that's how you learn the alphabet, is you sing the letters, right? It's easier to remember things that you sing than if you just recited it, and it's also more fun. So
absolutely.
have you been learning, is there like something like in your brain that makes music, does it make things easier? Why is that? What did you discover about that?
It's really, my kids love singing, and we do a lot of singing games where it's they repeat after me and they love it. It makes like circle time way more fun. Hand washing is always fun with the singing. We have different songs for all of them. We sing days of the week, so it's great.
It's fun, right? Fun, sometimes deep, sometimes connective, sometimes isolating.
Absolutely.
It can do everything. And then over here we got Sophie. Sophie's back.
Hey.
Here you are, man. Good to have you back, Sophie. Music. You had to be on the music show, Sophie. It was important to have you here for this one. You were beautiful. You were beautiful and brave last week, and so now we get another piece of your soul tonight. So tell me what it is about music for you. I know.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's put it this way. Music's my life support. So like, I can't focus without music. Like in class, I literally listen to music because I have to. And then I have a passion for music. Like I love music a lot. So
what is it about music that you love, and what is it about music that's important for us to embrace?
I don't know. It's just like me and my friends, when we listen to music, we just like can't not like bop to it, you know? Like it's like so fun to listen to music. It's just like an experience.
Does it make you want to dance?
Yeah.
You too, Abby? Makes you want to dance.
Definitely.
And Julian, we're going to get to you in a second. Actually, we can get to you right now. Does it make you want to dance music? It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is music for you?
Depends what kind of music, though.
Oh, we'll get to that in a second. What is it about music? Well, how come you think this is a good show for you to be on?
Because I have a lot to say about music. Music is my everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've made it my.
Music is
my everything. Who wrote that song? It does sound like a
if
lyric.
no one wrote it, Julian, you should write it.
Yeah, Julian, I like that lyric. Music is my everything. I like it.
If someone did write it, I think you can do a better job, so you should rewrite it.
So tell us why music is your everything, Julian. Right now.
Like, it's just like playing guitar. I'm a guitar player, of course, and it's been a way to like express myself, and it's just, I don't even know. It's just awesome.
How long have you been playing guitar?
How old was I when I started?
Yeah.
5.
Wow. 5.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Do you like playing like other people's music, or you like writing your own music?
Yeah, I was going to ask that question. Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
No, it's good. We're on the same page, Mike. It's good. Yeah, I was going to say, do you write stuff for your own?
Yeah, but I don't like upload it anywhere. But I'm thinking about doing that, like maybe like posting, like.
You're going to play for us tonight? You going to play original tonight, or?
Well, I was actually going to play a solo to a song.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We're going to do that in a little while.
I'm excited for that.
So let's do something, I like what you said. Abby, let's find out what everybody likes. So we'll start with you, Julian. Like, what kind of music do you like, and who are your favorite performers?
I listen to a lot of different genres, but I mainly like rock music. What?
Anybody? Who are your favorite rock people?
The Beatles, Rolling Stones.
By the way, you're 13, right? 13?
Yeah, Led Zeppelin. I get a lot of it from my mom, who she grew up in like the 80s and 90s. So she has a lot of good music, like the grunge era of like the 90s. She listens to a lot of that. I listen to like I like really like late 60s, early 70s.
Oh, the Beatles, Rolling
Like-
Stones. Who
Oh,
else?
you had your Morrison
Led
shirt.
I had
Zeppelin.
my Morrison Hotel on shirt yesterday for you, Julie.
Yeah, the Doors shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw the Rolling Stones shirt too.
Yeah, well, we knew that, we didn't really know, but we were psychically thinking that you might like those shirts. Who else do you
Yeah.
like in the 70s? And
Black Sabbath. I'm a huge fan of them.
you're all over.
Yeah, the Beatles. I just love rock music. I also like some 80s music like Prince, like Duran Duran, sort
You have
of.
that Prince look to you a little bit. You know that, Julie? You got a little bit of that.
Mhm.
Doesn't he have that Prince look, Mike, a little bit?
I can see
The
it.
hair.
That
Yeah,
Prince-
someone actually said that I look like him.
Yeah, I
other.
see it. What do you think, Abby?
Yeah.
He's got that
Yeah.
rock
See it.
star look.
You
Definitely.
got that developing rock star look when Sophie gets back. Oh, Sophie, does he have that developing rock star look to you?
Obviously.
I think he's bringing his own vibe to it.
Yeah. By the way, what's the platform you like? Like, what's your music platform? Like, what do you like to listen to your music? Like Spotify, or is it like where do you like to listen? What's your platform?
I don't really care. I like Spotify. I use Apple Music sometimes. Just whenever I can listen to music.
And you don't listen to CDs, do you? No one listens to CDs anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Kind of. You should see how many CDs I have in my house. My wife is ready to kill me. So many CDs. I even have cassette tapes. But now it's.
Oh, I do too.
Do you really? You listen to
Yeah.
cassettes?
Well, not real. Well, I mean, I have like a boombox. That's about it. I also have a record player, and I have a lot of records.
That's back now. The record player.
I have a lot of Beatles records.
Oh, nice.
I have actually, like 3 of them are like really old from like original releases, like the Help album. You know that?
Wow. You hear that little crack in the record, don't you? It's sort of like nice old fashioned.
Nothing really beats it.
How come nothing beats it?
It's just like a totally different vibe than digital.
What is it?
listening.
What makes it different than the digital?
Well, it's like a gem. Like you have to like treat it carefully, and I don't know.
I
Really.
like the art on the covers too. Don't you like the art on the covers?
Yeah, and reading like the back and everything, and like what like the artists were like thinking when they were.
What's in that little head? What's that visionary thing going on, right? And lyrics matter.
Yeah,
And
so
lyrics,
you get.
lyrics, right? We'll talk about lyrics.
Yeah.
You like some of those lyrics in the 70s, huh?
Yes.
How do you compare the lyrics of the 70s and the lyrics now?
I feel like a lot of the music now has, well, music back then had a lot of soul, most of it, and like a lot of like heartfelt lyrics into it. I feel like a lot of the music now is really good, but a lot of it like is just like about like how much money you have.
Material
But-
Girl, Donna, Material Girl.
Yeah, but yeah,
All right,
it's
so-
different times.
Yeah, different times. So for everybody who's just tuning in, this kid over here is in 8th grade. Just goes to show you kids can talk and they know about stuff. So we like the fact that you're in 8th grade because you bring a perspective that we don't get to hear enough on Kids Are Talking. And clearly this is an area for you that you have a lot of passion for. So just glad to have you. And Abby, how about you? Who's your favorite? What do you like to listen?
I love old country, so Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson,
Okay.
but I also like jazz. It kind of depends.
Okay.
Who's your favorite jazz musician?
I love Tony Bennett
Uh,
and Frank Sinatra. I feel like those are classics.
Frank Sinatra, it's funny. I mean, it's like, why not? Right? You like him. You like his romantic. He's got nice lyrics. He's got a song about New York City, right?
Yes, especially now that it's getting cold, it feels kind of comforting and cozy.
It's cozy to hear him or hear him just his voice or.
Yeah, it kind of adds to the atmosphere, like the vibe of the night. I feel like if I'm listening to it when I'm out.
The vibe of the night. Well, that's what do you think of what Julian was saying? I mean, like lyrics and the mood of music and the passion of music. Creates a mood for you. We have different moods for different pieces of music, right?
Absolutely.
I always want to know: does the music create the mood, or do you select music based on what mood you're already in?
I like that question. That's a good one.
I'll typically select music depending on my mood, but it's nice when you're kind of out with friends or out at a restaurant and you hear that song that you haven't heard in a while, or like a new song, and it kind of changes the whole mood of the night.
Right, because I always notice, like, if you're like sad, right? Do you put on sad song, or do you put on like Bobby McFerrin and try to cheer yourself up?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I always put on sad music when I'm sad.
You put on. So do I, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I like when I'm in that mood. I want to hear that mood, and it's such a memory thing too. It brings, like, you hear a song, it makes you think of somebody who you haven't seen or you had a good memory with, right?
So
very nostalgic.
Music is just a mood enhancer. It's not. It's dictating.
It's a mood enhancer. Also, sometimes does it isolate? Sometimes I think people want to isolate the music, and sometimes, like I had a kid I saw in my office today. He said when he puts the earphones on, sometimes he has to take them off, or then he's not going to be social. So he says it's okay for me to listen to my music when I'm alone, but when I'm with other people, I got to take the earplugs and put them away, because then I'm not going to be in the here and now with my friends. You think that's what happens for you?
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Kind of distracts you, pulls you away from what you're facing.
Oh, Sophie, what, you shaking your head? What's going on, Sophie?
I disagree.
Oh, you disagree? Well, let's hear what you have to say, Sophie.
Well, I kind of listen to music all day in school, and my friends yelled at me because my AirPods were in at lunch, and she's like, "We're talking, take your AirPods out," even though I was having a perfectly fine conversation with them. So I can talk. I can listen to a teacher and listen to music at the same time.
Wow.
I can't. So
you cannot.
It depends what person.
Depends on what person. What do you mean? It depends on what person.
Well, like, I remember one time I was in class last year and I was listening to Leonard Skinner, and the teacher called on me and I was just listening to the music and I wasn't paying attention, and then my friend tapped on my shoulder, and yeah.
I can tune the people out though.
What'd you say, Sophie?
If I'm mad at someone, I tune them out.
Yeah. So you tune them out and listen to the music instead?
Yeah. Literally, if someone I don't like talks to me, I'm just like, and ignore them.
Sophie, you are too much. What do you think of that, Abby? What do you think about what Sophie just said?
I mean, I get it.
Yeah. Sometimes if we're really bored, I guess if we don't like what's going on and we get into music, it kind of takes us to a place that we feel more comfortable, right?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like when I'm out in like public transit or something, it's nice to be able to put in your headphones and ignore what's going on around you.
So amazing. It's so Sophie, what do you like? What kind of music do you like, and who do you like?
Okay, well, I'm gonna like Eminem.
Oh, you like Eminem.
But I do have 2 band shirts right here. So I have a Nirvana one, but I can't find that one. And then I have an AC/DC one.
Oh my God.
Good band.
I have another Pink Floyd one in my closet, but I don't feel like getting them. And then I have a Pink Floyd one right here.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
I like them. I like bands. I have a whole playlist of like a bunch of different people, so it's like hard to pick one person. So,
but you learned the ukulele this year. Did you learn it this year? The ukulele. When did it happen for you?
I think I learned it last year at the start of quarantine because I was bored.
In quarantine.
My dad, who was like, "Are you sure you want to play it? Because I don't think that you'll like stay playing it." And then he got me a really bad build your own ukulele. And it was it wasn't a contest.
It was a quarantine project.
Yeah,
it was a quarantine project.
It was like this big, and I painted it myself and I built it myself, and we strung it wrong and it was out of tune.
So the thing is, and we're all gonna get to hear you sing and play the ukulele tonight because I talked you into it.
I'm not singing.
You're not gonna sing. I thought we made a deal.
I'm
part of the deal. I thought no.
I'm gonna play guitar. I'm just gonna play guitar solo.
You're not gonna. You don't have to sing. I have to be respectful.
I don't have to. I mean,
Yeah, you'll need to sing if you want to sing. But the ukulele, what was it about the ukulele that what drew you to the ukulele? What was the attraction to the ukulele for you?
I don't know. It's such like an angelic looking instrument, though. Like
It's angelic looking.
it's cute and it's so easy to play.
Was there an artist that you were listening to that was playing a lot of ukulele?
Oh yeah, who was the artist you were listening to that plays a lot of ukulele?
None.
No, I think you're wrong about that one. You thought you knew, but
I will not put words in her
Oh,
mouth.
Billie Eilish.
I was mistaken.
what were you saying?
Her name is MXM Tunes, and then Clario. They both use the ukulele.
Oh, what kind of music? What kind of music is that?
It's like chill music, like lo-fi kind of.
What's it called?
Lo-fi.
What's lo-fi?
I don't know.
Sounds good. Does anybody know what lo-fi is in the group tonight?
Dad,
It's kind of like I
Lo-fi?
don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like more, I guess, like chill music.
it's
It's
this.
like music. You know, it's like the elevator music.
Oh,
like
elevator
background.
music, like music.
background
Background
music,
music. Background.
Yeah, like to do like work too, like for school.
Oh,
This is, wait, this is lo-fi.
What is it?
Yeah, we can't really.
Can't really hear it. Can you do it and make it any louder?
Yeah, I can.
Make it a little louder for us.
It's just not playing anything right now. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's lo-fi.
So how does that make you feel when all of you hear that music? Does it do anything for you?
I listen to that when I do my homework.
Anything for you? Yeah, Abby, what does it do for you? Anything?
Yeah, I usually listen to that kind of music when I'm like winding down, doing work or reading.
Okay, so wind down music.
Or when I'm sleeping.
Oh, when you're sleeping. All right, cool. That's good. And Julian, what got you with the guitar? What is it about the guitar that does it for you?
Okay. I started guitar because my mom got me a guitar when I was 5 as a gift, and I didn't like ask for it or anything. It's just I just got it. And also I lived also with my grandpa, who was also a guitar player, and he listened to a lot of good music, and he was really cool.
That's really nice.
And I don't know, it's just been a way for me to express myself, express my feelings. It's like a second voice.
Yeah, that's true. I love that, right, Abby? Music is like a second voice, is a way for you to express. Like, tell us what you do with that. You said you played in different bands, and what do you play? Drums?
Yeah, I was in drumline for my school's marching band, and then I did winter percussion as well.
That's certainly a way to express yourself, right? It's like a second voice, isn't it?
Yes, it brought out more emotion, I felt. It was almost like a theater performance mixed with playing an instrument, which I really liked, especially for winter percussion.
I just love how music brings out our emotions.
Mhm.
It just brings out our feelings, and I don't know. I mean, to me, I can't think of anything more important than music. Right, Mike? I mean, I couldn't survive without it either. I write a lot of poetry, and it turned into songs and lyrics, and the joy I had in listening to a band play my lyrics, the passion and satisfaction of expressing what's inside of me is just a beautiful thing, which means I have a question. This is the question I was really excited to ask tonight. There's a lot going on in the world, right? I'll start with you, Abby. What would be a song you would write about now? If you look at what's going on in the world right now, what would be a song that you would write about? If you think about all the things we're going on in the world right now around us, what would be that song that what would you want to write about?
That's a great question.
What about that question all day, Mike? I don't know. It's a tough one, but
Yeah, I think something very raw about the fears of what's going on in the world, but also like being younger and having a voice and making sure that that voice is used.
and what would be the name of that song?
Oh man,
Take a crack at it. What would be the name of that song?
I don't know. There's a song I really like called Love and War in Your 20s, which is kind of about finding yourself
It's called Love
as a
and
young
War.
adult. Love and War in Your 20s.
Love and War. And
Yeah.
And what is Love and Word? What are they trying to? What's that about?
It's about finding yourself and taking chances and grabbing onto opportunities that you never thought you'd have.
And where does war fit into that in terms of the title? I'm just curious.
I think it's more of a war with yourself, getting over
Love that.
confidence issues and fears that you have about your life and what's coming of it.
And love.
Yeah. Finding where that all fits in with
I like
your
that.
life and whatnot.
I really like that.
Yeah.
How about you, Julian?
If I were to write a song
Yeah.
about what's going on,
With that 8th grade heart and soul of you want to write about. By the way,
I would
Abby's
probably-
ready, and you're 13.
I would probably write about just like how like it's just really annoying and how I feel about it, which when it really started I was really angry. Like, why did this have to happen?
What have to happen?
Like coronavirus and like staying home.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, I'd probably also just write how I feel, and it's just really just like angry about it.
The music helped you during the coronavirus, right? It's helping
Yes,
you.
it did.
I think it's probably really helpful when you're so isolated, and of course we're still going through it. So,
Julian, I have a question for you, because since you're such a fan of some of the classics, do you think that music can change the world? Because you said you like the Beatles and like Bob Dylan and all that time period. Those guys were singing about things. They were trying to make a difference. And I'm just here because people sing about what's on their mind, and you said, you're angry. So there's one thing. It's one thing to sing about how you feel, but it's another thing to sing to try to change the world. And I'm just curious if you think that's even possible.
Yes, it is, because music can have such an impact on like people. Like in 1967, the Beatles they did All You Need Is Love, and they broadcasted it like through the entire world, and I think it made just like a huge difference. And like a lot of protest songs, like Crosby, Stills and Nash and Young, the Ohio.
Yeah, the Ohio song.
Yeah, about the guys that were killed at Kent State. Mm-hmm.
And then what was it in the 80s, right? When they sung, when they did "We Are the World," right? Was
they did "We Are the World."
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Is that Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, like it's amazing, like how it can like have such an impact on people, and I can back that up because my mom's birthday was actually a couple weeks ago, and I wrote a song with her. I wrote a song with someone for her, and she really enjoyed it, and she was really happy by it. And it's just like amazing, like how music can like have an impact, such a strong impact.
Beautiful gift. And what would be the title of your song?
That's tough.
Tough. I'm going to make sure I have. We're both going to answer this question too, Mike. Be fair. You can't just put it all on you guys.
Coronavirus is bad.
Coronavirus is bad.
Yeah.
You say that with such oomph, right?
Coronavirus is bad.
Coronavirus
is horrible.
Horrible. Inconvenient.
It's terrible.
Okay, so that's it for you. And now Sophie. And what else? What is that? What was that last thing?
Attitude.
Attitude. It has attitude, right? Yeah, you got some attitude when you talk about that, huh? Lyrics should have an attitude, right? What I like, you guys, I like lyrics with attitude. You have lyrics that have attitude. It doesn't have to be hard attitude. I mean, it can be beautifully soft and sweet. It can be like, Frank Sinatra, but it could be the Rolling Stones, but attitude.
CeeLo Green.
What's that? Who?
CeeLo Green. Sophie and I were telling you about that earlier.
Oh, yeah. Is that the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, rap is certainly expressive in its own right? And
yeah.
Sophie, you bopping right now. So what about you? What's the song you'd write about, Sophie?
Oh well, I actually already wrote a song.
Oh,
I'm not playing it though
oh,
because it's mean. It's about a girl I really hated. She
Okay.
pissed me off, and it was called "It's Not Fair" because she called my best friend the cringiest names, and he has a girlfriend, and it just pissed me off.
so you got some anger out.
Yeah, and I played it for one of my friends, and he's like, "You should patent that," and I'm like, "You should shut up." Yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
want to. The thing is, I can't write music because I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
No, you're good at it. You're good at it. So
He thinks you're good at it, by the way.
No,
Is he
because
just biased? Is he just biased?
probably, but
Biased.
it's because it's just gonna have a curse word in every line. So
Yeah, so that therefore, so if it has a curse word in every line, that's not good.
it's not safe for me to write a song.
You feel like they're going to come after you, huh?
I'm gonna get canceled.
Social media will come after you.
Yeah.
What would be the name of your song?
I don't want to say.
Now, come on, it's kids are talking, right, Mike?
yeah, you
You have to say it's a
And it's,
requirement.
it's uncensored and unfiltered. So
Yeah,
you can say
right.
whatever you want.
Say whatever you want, right, guy? We want to hear it, don't we?
I'm not gonna play it because I haven't even wrote it yet.
I don't care. I just want to
But
hear what
it's
the
gonna
name.
be it's gonna be STFU. Do you know what that means?
No,
You know what it means.
wait. Say it. Say it.
That's-
I didn't hear it. What is it?
STFU.
Abbreviation.
It's an abbreviation. So,
Or an I guess it'd be an
That's already a song, I think.
sorry. What is this that we're talking about?
No,
What?
that's IDFC.
Oh, okay.
And
wait a
plus, there's songs with the same name. That's like not a.
it stands for shut the fuck up.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really, that's already a song. Shut the fuck up.
No, but it's gonna be in the abbreviation, and it's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
like
Some people should shut the fuck up, right?
hmm
I know,
Yeah.
and there's gonna be like numbers instead of like.
Okay, whatever. You don't want to come out and just say shut the fuck up, right? You just want to be.
Exactly.
You want to be a
I
little.
would do that.
What's that, Julian?
I said I would do that.
I think it should stand for sing this for you.
No.
Well, the key is whatever it is you want to express. You got some anger you want to get out, huh?
I'm always angry.
What are you always angry for? How come you're always so angry?
You can ask my parents. I'm just always mad.
Mike, what is she always mad for?
Everything.
Actually, one of the happiest people.
Yeah, I
know.
think you're one of the happiest people I know, so it doesn't really make sense to me.
There's a hole in my wall because my brother pissed me off.
Oh, so people sometimes you don't like when you're not respected and people are not nice to you. That's what I think.
Exactly. Like I'm a queen, you know. Put that crown on my head. I deserve.
Okay, so here's my song. I'm gonna go to the Beatles. All you need is love.
They already wrote that song, Don.
Oh, so I can't use that.
You can't-
That's copyrighted.
All right, that's plagiarism. So why don't I say, "Love Me"?
Okay.
Love
I
me.
think that's already a song too.
Is there love me? Well, I want to write about love,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess when I first say, what is my song about? My song is about needing to feel
Wait, hold on. I
seen
think-
and that I matter and that I'm respected. So I can't say respect either because Aretha Franklin did that one, but it would be about respect and love. And Mike, how about you?
That's the most unoriginal song name.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
oh, there we go. All right, Mike. What about you? We got to do it too.
In my song,
Yeah.
I would write a song about coming together as the world. You know,
What's that going to be called?
it's going to be called United on.
United Weekend.
We're gonna it's gonna be called United on a Little Blue Rock. It's
United
gonna
on
be
a
called
Little
United
Blue
on
Rock.
Little Blue Rock. That's what it's called.
That's
And it's
nice.
gonna be an a global song. It's gonna be an international collaboration of lyrics and languages.
It's gonna be a hit.
It's
gonna
original.
blow the charts away.
You like that one, Julie? You like
United
that?
on a Little
Think
Blue
that's a
Rock.
good one,
Yeah.
Julie?
It's
Dad,
gonna
you just
be
came up with
an
that
absolute
original
hit.
name.
And Julian, why do you think that? Why do you think it would be a hit?
Because it has a message behind it that other people can relate to.
And the message is,
Like people are so like divided like these days. And I feel like a lot of the music that's popular at a certain time is about like what's going on in like the world. Like times change. Like for example, like during the late 60s when Vietnam War was really bad, like that's when like a lot of like heavy rock bands like started coming out, like Led Zeppelin, and it was just, and also like there was also like psychedelic rock with like hippies and all that. So yeah, I feel like that song would.
Yeah, so that brings up another thing. Like, it's true now. We're in a time. Look what's going on. We've got Afghanistan. We've got climate problems. We've got abortion now. The whole thing going on in Texas with abortion. We've got so many things going on in the news.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the abortion thing about like how you can get a jail for having an abortion in
it's
Texas.
just, we're living
Yeah.
we're living in such times now, and this is when usually new creative stuff comes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does everything need a song? You need an abortion song.
No,
I'm sure someone made a song about that on TikTok.
I'm thinking more like I'm picking up more on what Julian is saying. Like, maybe like what's going to be the new next? What's the trend going to be that's going to come out of the coronavirus?
Probably just like protest. I don't know, like a lot of protesting, maybe.
I think protest songs,
Yeah.
like a Bob Dylan kind of thing,
Yeah. Bob Dylan
Beastie
is
Boys, fight for your right to party, that type of thing.
or Beastie Boys.
phenomenal song.
What do you think,
Beastie
Abby?
Boys?
Beastie Boys? Yeah, maybe Beastie Boys. What do you think, Abby?
Yeah, I could see a lot of new creators coming up with songs about frustrations. I agree with the protest. There's a lot to be angry about right now, big and small. So I could definitely see that.
Do we need some love and some positive, hopeful stuff to come out too?
Yes, I think there's a good balance between the two, where you can get your frustrations out, but also know that the future is way brighter.
What is it like, being musicians and being into? I mean, what a time right now to be needing to express yourselves. I mean, in terms of like, where are we going? Where are we going? Every day, Sophie. Like, what do you think? Where's music? Where do you think music's going?
Well, on TikTok, all these like musicians or like little songwriters, as some people call it, they kind of write songs about like everything. Like I think there was one that went viral about like global warming or something, or like pollution. So, and there was one about like Donald Trump, I think, but like they make songs about everything. Like if there was a song about what's going on right now, like Afghanistan or like the whole abortion thing going on in Texas, I wouldn't be very surprised because they literally on TikTok, anything's possible.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a lot of things for people to be protesting about and be angry about. Abby, you're teaching now. What do you want to teach these kids now that you're a teacher? What's the message you want to give as a musical person and a teacher of music and education? What do you want to get across?
I teach a lot about diversity and kindness. There's a great series of books about being bucket fillers and what it means to like fill your friends' buckets.
Yeah.
So we talk a lot about how we can build our classmates up and how to have conversations with each other without getting frustrated. I pride myself on
have conversations, not just disagreeing and being angry at each other for having different opinions, right?
Right. We promote a lot of positivity and communication in our classroom.
So it's hard for you right now, that as Julian is saying, it's hard to see all this stuff in the news, right? How is it affecting you personally, and how does it affect your view of music and the importance of music right now?
I think it's been nice to have an escape. So when you're watching the news and everything, it's nice to be able to turn it off and just have that time with yourself. But I also think, like Sophie was saying, with TikTok, things do go viral very fast, and it's nice to see that people are relating to how you're feeling. It's a sense of not being alone, whether that's online or in person. It's nice to have a community.
Music has a way of bringing people together, for sure, doesn't it? And Julian, being in 8th grade, having the ability to play guitar, what is that like for you socially with your friends? Does that something that makes you somebody to be around? People want to hear you. Does it give you a chance to get your message out? I mean, how do people respond to an 8th grade kid with your talents?
Well, I have a lot of friends, but like most of my friends are like really into like sports and all that sort of
Right.
thing. So I'm kind of like my own person. I kind of like stand out from like everybody else because I'm just like so involved with like guitar and I'm just like different. So, but yeah, I do have friends and that also like my guitar playing.
But you like the fact that you're different and you have this unique.
Yeah, because like a lot of people in my town where I live, I feel like are just really boring. And there's like no diversity. It's like everyone's into like sports and it's just like the same shit all over. Like, so yeah.
So music makes you feel like you're different.
Yeah, and yeah,
You
and
have
I
something
express
passionate
that.
and expressive to get out there.
Yeah, and I really, for the most part, don't care. I enjoy being different from everyone else.
How about you, Abby?
I
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Julie. Finish. Go ahead.
I think that it's I don't know.
Sorry,
I
that's
don't-
my ringtone.
That was his ringtone. That wasn't a
That's
prop.
the
That was not a
Super-
music prop for our
The
show.
Super Mario Brothers ringtone.
Super Mario Brothers ringtone that interrupted our show. Right. That's what technology can do. But you were saying, Julian, yes. So finish what you're saying.
Yeah, there just needs to be a little bit of diversity in the world. So
Tell us what you mean by there needs to be more diversity in the world. What does that mean?
because for me, it's like in where I live, it's like everyone's like pretty much the same, and I feel like people need to stop trying to fit into trends and like what's going on. Like I've heard from people who like go to my school and they've told me that they have definitely changed their personality to fit in with other people and not actually being who they really are. So it takes courage and
It takes courage to be different.
important. Yeah.
Courage to be true to yourself.
Yes.
And that's what you mean by diversity?
Yes. And that's a message that I keep in my head all the time.
What do you think about that, Abby? What Julian's saying?
Yeah, I really like what he said about having that courage. I think that's definitely something I wish I understood better, and I supported myself more when I was thinking about when I was in 8th grade. Especially, I felt like, I mean, there still is like jokes about band kids and whatnot, and I just wish I had more confidence like in myself to not feel like I had to fit in.
So they made fun of you being a band kid?
Yeah, I mean, some of it was like lighthearted, just picking fun at it. Other times it got bad at shows where kids were just straight up mean. So it's hard to have something you're so passionate about be talked so poorly about.
So that really bothered you growing up?
Yeah,
So
and it was
fun of for being into music and kind of being like nerdy, you're not cool, being in the band, right?
Right. And it was nice being a part of the team because I feel like a lot of the other kids experienced that and felt that. So you at least had some sense of belonging, but it was hard to be able to be yourself and be confident in yourself when other people are telling you not to.
So how'd you finally get to a place like, obviously you don't feel that way anymore, do you?
No, thankfully.
How'd you get there?
It took a lot of speaking positively to myself and also surrounding myself with people who, despite our differences, treated me like an actual person and had that kindness.
Respect, kindness, love.
Mm-hmm.
And
but
so,
also just,
and what else?
I was just going to say, having a mentality of like not caring what other people think. I think that took me a long time to get there, but
that's a tough road. That's a tough road. And Julian, you're kind of there now too. As an 8th grader, you already feel that you're on that path.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for an 8th grader, huh?
Yeah, I've just told myself to just stay true to myself no matter what other people think, because I have been like picked on before, like for like playing guitar, not being like super sporty or anything. So yeah, but I'm proud of myself
So
for
you
not
just
changing.
how did you get there in
How
eighth
did I
grade?
get there?
Yeah,
Sorry, what?
What helped you to get that confidence at such a young age?
I honestly really don't know. I think it's just I'm actually not sure.
Do you find that people respond to you better when they pick up that you're more confident, you're less bullied and less made fun of when you come across that you have self-confidence?
Yeah, you have to be confident in what you're doing.
So Sophie, let's go to you. I think music for you is a special quality of yours, right? And a special.
Yeah, it is amazing. And
What does
like
that
I
do?
said,
What does that do for you listening to Abby and Julian talk about, acceptance, popularity, respect, being picked on?
yeah, I agree with it. Like, you should be diverse. Like, you should let people like what they want, because like you don't want to be judged on like what you like yourself, right? Like, you should treat people how you want to be treated. I know it's cringy, but it's true. And then I just believe that like let people have a passion for like whatever they want. Like, all my friends love anime. I mean, and I do too. It's like not a problem. But like it's fun. It's just like Japanese cartoons, I guess, but it's like we think of it as more than that. Like, and then some people call us weird for it, because like they don't understand that we have a passion for something they don't, but we probably wouldn't judge them for something they like. So
And for you, do you feel that people know that you're a musician and that you sing and write
yes.
and how
I played this at the school talent show.
and how do people view you, your peers?
Well, a couple students said that I did a good job, and then all of my teachers liked it. They're like, "Oh, nice job, Sophie." So they thought it was cool because I'm self-taught, and yeah,
and your original would beat to your own drum. How do your peers relate to you that way? Because I would think that's something about you that stands out.
they don't. A lot
They
of my
don't?
friends don't play an instrument.
How do they view you as being somebody that has this talent? Because you already heard from Julie and
Well,
Abby about that.
Oh, well, I don't really talk about it that much because it's like not that big of a deal being able to play a ukulele, because like it's an easy instrument. And I believe that it's not that hard to learn it. So I'm sure anyone could learn it if they tried hard enough. Like me, I practiced every day. I listened to constant tutorials and look at the chords and how you do them. And I practiced as soon as I got it. So,
Does
and
it
I
give
got
you
better. So.
does it give you more confidence? Like, what do you think about what Abby and Julian were saying about what it, in terms of other kids and how sometimes they get teased and ridiculed, but the importance of confidence and being true to yourself.
Well, to be honest, I think it makes me a pretty cool person because I want to be a babysitter, and I thought it'd be cool because I could play to the children I am babysitting. And I think it's just like a fun hobby to have. Like, if you're bored, just play the ukulele. Like, look up a song and then just play it. Like, it's really cool. It's just like a hobby. But yeah, it does make me confident that I could play an instrument, because until last year, I didn't know how to play an instrument. I just knew how to sing. Not really. I can't sing, but like, you get it. You know?
Yeah, and you taught yourself how to play the ukulele during quarantine, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, I was just bored.
So when kids, because we talked last week, when kids are rough on you and they're not being nice, like, do you go to this place that we're talking about now with yourself to help you be able to deal with that?
Not really. I sometimes like just sit and then just say like random sentences with chords that sound good about how mad I am. I don't actually like write it down or anything because it's like not something I want to patent or anything like that. But yeah.
So what's happened with lyrics? Let's start with you. Like, in the old days, lyrics seemed really important. Are lyrics still important now? Like, or do we see a difference now in terms of how we view music lyrics?
They use way different words, and I'm into songs that have like, on Apple Music where there's like the little E next to it. Those are the songs I listen to.
E is for explicit, though. Just so you know.
Yeah, so that means it has curse words in it.
But what do you think that would be important at being in high school now, going to ninth grade? Where do you want lyrics to go for people? Because I went to a Rufus Wainwright concert years ago, and I felt weird. Everybody stood up and gave him applause for it. I didn't hear any of the lyrics at all. I couldn't even hear what he was saying, and I couldn't understand what everybody's giving a standing ovation for because I couldn't even hear the acoustics in the room were so bad I couldn't even hear the lyrics. Is it important to hear the lyrics?
Well, I guess it doesn't matter because if you like how like the tune is, or I mean, that's kind of the main part of a song. Because like the tune, like the music.
The music is more important than the lyrics.
I believe that because like you can really make lyrics out of anything, but it's hard to make chords sound nice together. Like, yeah, it's just like
the marriage of the two is not that important to you.
Yeah, I believe like I can easily just say random sentences that rhyme, and those are lyrics.
Okay.
And then but it's like harder because you have to figure out what chords.
Mike says this whole phenomenon called what?
Mumble rap.
Oh, mumble rap.
You don't even know what to say.
Eminem.
Well, that would not be something. Yeah, that would be something where I would not give a standing ovation because I wouldn't know what the hell they were talking about. I'm a poet, so I want to hear what they're talking about. I want to hear something.
Okay, I disagree with the fact that you say that lyrics aren't like crucial, like as important to a song as like the actual tune, because the lyrics are like they can stick with you, and like the whole musical part is important too, but like the lyrics they have a story to tell and what's behind the music and what the person may be feeling. So I think
the thing is you could change the lyrics to anything. It's harder to change the actual like music.
Yeah, but like what do you mean by that?
Like you could change the words to anything. You can rephrase it. You could like it's not hard to find words that mean something, but it is hard to make chords sound good coming from me. I mean, other people, like I said, you're valid. Your opinion is valid. Everything's valid that you're saying. I just have a different opinion.
I think Sophie's saying like, you know, someone could write an amazing song with amazing lyrics, but then someone else could come out and make a parody of that song, and they just use the other person's music and change the lyrics.
Exactly.
Well, that's a parody. So it's like completely different. It's a parody, so it's like completely different.
But you're still using the chord progression that they came up with.
But it's not like the same song.
Parodies technically parodies are like when you like rephrase what they're saying, because it could be like a sad parody, it could be a funny parody, it could be like a parody where you sound mad. You can make the words like, let's say you're singing a song about your ex-boyfriend. You can make a song about how you're happy he cheated on you, how you're mad he cheated on you, or how you're sad he cheated on you. Like, you can make a song with anything.
I know, but exactly, because like whatever you're feeling, like when you're writing the song, goes into the listener's ear, and it can impact how they feel too and what they get out of the song.
I feel like people I'm not speaking for everyone, but I personally prefer how the music is, and my mom, she doesn't really care about the words, because if the music's like, if it's a slow song, which I really hate, she loves it. But if it's too sappy, she hates it. But she listens to birds chirping in the car, so I can't say anything. But like, she likes the slow music, and she prefers this sound, not the actual lyrics. Like she said, she doesn't care. Like she could have a song without words and still like it. Like that's the same with me. I can listen to a song without lyrics and it would still sound really good, because you don't need lyrics to have music.
Sure, I don't think it's an either or. Abby, what do you jump in on this, Abby? What's your position on this?
I definitely think there's a time and place for both. I feel like when I'm out or I'm at the gym, I kind of care more about the beat and the tempo as opposed to what they're saying. But then there's times where it's like, you're going out for a late night drive, you want a song that you can sing to and that has the passion behind it. Or it's just like you're going out with friends and there's songs that you can sing together. So I think there's a time and place for both.
How about
you know what? I agree with that.
How about Bob Dylan? 10 Bob Dylans in this conversation.
I don't know.
Well, Bob Dylan.
What's that, Julian?
Bob Dylan was probably the greatest lyricist ever.
And Leonard Cohen.
Well, he had I guess it's a different. I would agree, because like there is a meaning like behind his lyrics and
Talking about Bob Dylan now.
Bob Dylan.
No, we're talking about Bob Dylan, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Go ahead.
his lyrics, like they reflected on a lot of like what was happening in like the early 60s, mid 60s, and he just had really good lyrics and they were meaningful and they had
told a story, talked about.
Yeah, they really stuck with people. Like the music is very important, and I'm not saying like every song needs to have lyrics. There's a lot of instrumental songs that I like that have a lot of emotion, but like the lyrics tell the story and they can have like a meaningful message. So I would agree that they have a place.
I guess what that's what you're saying, Abby, is a place for both. You know,
I definitely agree with the storytelling aspect of it too.
Storytelling, right? And what I love is when the music amplifies the storytelling. That there could be a marriage between the two, because I write poetry.
Yeah.
Turned it into music, right? There's a nice marriage there, isn't there, Julian?
Yeah, like let's say there's a song about like Vietnam War when that was going on. Like if it was like I'm gonna take Ohio as an example.
Yeah, Fort Dead in Ohio is a great example.
Yeah, it is. So the song is like very like raunchy and it like has like attitude to it and has really good musicianship, and the vocals are, you can really, I don't know, I know what I'm trying to say. And the lyrics are also like, they also have attitude, they're also dark.
I can tell you, it creates mood for me. You know, music is moody, right? So if you hear something a powerful melody with some powerful words, such as Fort Dead in Ohio, when those 4 kids were killed at Kent State in 1969 or 70, whichever it was.
It was 70.
Yeah, when I hear that song, it takes me right back to the memory of that. And that music, I'm right there in the streets with the Chicago 7 and protesting the war. So this is something that we could debate all night long. But what I'd like to do now is give you, Julian, first a chance to play some music for us.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this debate. And I think when we've summarized it, music and lyrics, they both have value and they have a place.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear music now and not lyrics, just music, or
I'm just gonna I have a backing. Can I play the backing track to know the song Purple Rain?
Sure. Did you want to say something, Mike? Or?
I was gonna play the solo for it.
Sounds great.
Okay, Mike says it sounds great. Sounds great for me too. Go ahead.
All right, here. Can I just go grab something like really quickly? It'll take like
Sure, go grab something.
All right.
Mike, while he's grabbing something, you want to grab something between you and I about what's happening here tonight?
Well, I just wanted to add in, like I was saying, that you can take new lyrics over the old music, but there's a lot of songs where people love the lyrics. They just write new music because the lyrics are so good. You can sing it to any music.
Yeah.
So I think it goes both ways. I think, it's like music is everything, and poetry is music. You don't even sometimes need music to have music. You can just have a good poem, and it just makes this when you say the words.
And a beautiful instrumental is nice too. When you hear Keith Jarrett play the piano, the Colin concert. I mean, it's beautiful, just beautiful sound of music. Opera sometimes, when my dad would listen to opera, I didn't hear the words, but there's something powerful in just the voice and the sound of opera.
It's sometimes they're singing in language you don't even know.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You're hearing the power of the music. But anyway, you're here.
All right, here's Jillian. Ready, Jillian? Take it away.
Go ahead, Jillian. Take it away.
All right.
Here he is, Jillian.
Here, 1 second.
And Sophie, you're on deck, Sophie. You're on deck after Jillian.
All right.
A little concert now on Kids Are Talking. How nice.
Right. I'm going to play the solo to Purple Rain.
Oh, there you go. So Prince is in the room.
Indeed he is.
Hey,
Nice job.
hey, Prince.
Yeah, Julian.
Prince Julian.
I want to know, Julian.
Thank you, Julian.
How does it make you feel when you play that? That's what
Yeah,
I want to know.
that's
'Cause
great.
It makes me feel
Great question.
really emotional. Like it has like power to it. Like
Felt it.
I don't know. It was just amazing. It's just nothing better. Nothing can be.
Got me going. I felt the power and the expression. So you just illustrated why Prince is in the room, and so is Julian.
Yeah, and how it can affect so many people.
Did it affect you, Abby and Sophie, listening to that? What did it do to you two?
It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was actually really good.
But
It's not my style of music.
That's okay. And Abby?
That was amazing. You did a really great job. I can see how much you love playing. So
thank you.
How about let's hear your ukulele now. Go ahead, play it.
Oh God. Okay.
Julian was good though. So before you was Julian good? You see the power in his, and you feel him playing it.
Yeah. No, it was really good. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Oh
ahead.
God. Okay. What should I play? Oh dear.
Your dog
Okay.
right now. Your dog right now is petting your dog. So you better put on a good show for your dog. Ladies, you
Oh,
want to listen
God.
to Julian?
Okay, I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a song from Steven Universe. So, okay. Okay, so it's like, okay. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa, come on and sing it with me. The words relate to the key. If it's a pattern, then just repeat after me. Life and death and love and birth. Life and death and love and birth. Now you sing me, for me to love and peace and war on the planet Earth. Guess we're already here. Guess we already know. We've all got something to fear. We've all got nowhere to go. I think you're all insane, but I guess I am too. Anyone would be if they were stuck on Earth with you. Life and death and love and birth and life and death and love and birth and life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more? Is there anything the planet Earth. Okay.
Very nice.
That was good.
Sophie's in the house. Okay, Julian, what you go first. What did it do for you?
It was really good, but it wasn't really my style of music.
Oh, right. Good.
That's okay.
Touche, Julian.
There you go,
touche.
buddy. Touche.
I pulled that one on you.
What'd you say?
I pulled that one on you.
Yeah, but
Everyone has their preferences.
but both of you brave and beautiful in expressing who you are. And Abby, what do you think is the other observer?
You did a really great job. I love that song. It was really good hearing you sing it.
I love Steven
Yeah.
Universe, I have to say.
That's nice, Abby. You know your music. It's great. And how do you feel doing it for us, Soph? How did it feel doing it? I like watching you, seeing that side of you come out when you're playing, just like I did when Julian was doing it.
Well, I mean, I kind of didn't want to, but I did it anyways because I like playing the ukulele. It's kind of fun. So
Cool. All right, so to end the show, music is fill in the blank. Music is
magical.
It's what?
Magical.
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 Julian, music is?
Music is an atmosphere.
Nice. Abby, music is?
Music is a connection.
I like that one.
Don, music is?
Music makes my heart sing.
There you go.
Mike?
Music is the world to me.
An
I
experience.
wrote a song for Kids Are Talking once in 1999, and that was the chorus, was music means the world to me.
That's a beautiful lyric, and it was beautiful music.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Maybe
you.
we'll have to revive that show. Maybe that'll be the next one to come out, the music show.
Yeah, well, why not?
I was singing about MP3s before everyone knew what they were back then.
Yeah, you were a visionary then, and you're still a visionary. So I want to thank Sophie, Julian, Abby for a show that we've never done on Kids Are Talking before, and to bring in a whole other dimension. So tonight, Kids Are Talking feels, it's deep, it's got a message, it sings, it dances, and you were all great. So I hope it was a good experience for the three of you. I think we got a lot out of it. Don't
It
you
was
mind?
awesome.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. So thanks a lot.
You're awesome. You're awesome. And next week, just so you know, we're going to be doing a show on transition and popularity. And that could be a good one, too.
I think they keep getting better. So until next week, Kids Are Talking.
There'll be songs written about that. See you next week on Kids Are Talking. Thanks.